everyone, welcome back to Gato's Cooking Chronicles. Today I'm making lentils and rice, and I call it Mjadara. It also has onions. So I'm using 2 cups of lentils and a 1/4 cup of rice. So let's go. So you're gonna need a strainer. You want to help too? Come here. All right. So why don't you put the DVD down? Are your hands clean?
Yep.
Are your hands clean?
Yep.
Yep. Okay. So pour the rice into the strainer. Today is cooking with Nadim. All right. Now we're gonna these, and then we're gonna put them on the stove to come to a boil.
I'm making popcorn.
No, I'm not making tacos, baby.
No, making popcorn.
Am I making popcorn? No, I'm not making popcorn. I'm making dinner. So now the lentils and the rice are done. So we're going to use a big pot for this one.
Pot.
Nice big pot.
Pot.
You want to help me? Okay. So we're going to put them in here. So now we're going to cover them with water and let them boil. It's so silly. And everybody, my little helper, introduce yourself. What's your name? Nadim. Yes, his name is Nadim. So you want to add water to it to cover the pot. To have a small layer of water covering it. It's as if you're cooking rice. So it needs a little more. And I'll show you here in a minute what I mean. Okay, let's be careful, please. Thank you. Okay, so this way it's easier. Okay, so you see the water is a little above the lentils and the rice. Okay, so now so we're going to put these on the stove. All right, so now I got a request last time that they needed help. They needed to know how to chop onions. So hopefully this will help you guys out. There you go. So now what you're going to need for this, you're going to need 2 medium-sized onions. All right. You're going to need a cutting board, a bag, a pan, of course, olive oil and salt, and a wooden spoon. So let's get started. I always rinse my onions just because I don't like the dust on them or anything like that. So I'm just sharpening the knife here. I'm not a professional, so as the lentils are on the stove top, You just let them cook. Of course, after you sharpen the knife, you want to wash it. You always need something to keep it clean. You don't want the metal shards in your food. It's always easier to have a plastic bag next to you to get rid of the trash. You can have it next to you, or you can have it in the sink, whichever is more convenient for you. But if you have a big space, it's definitely easier to keep it next to you. And it's always good to cut out your lentils and rice. You can have them coarsely chopped or finely chopped. Whatever works. To me, it doesn't matter. And I'll be sauteing them in olive oil. Hope everyone's ready for Halloween tomorrow. So after roughly about half an hour, you want to check the lentils, and you want to taste them. If they still need more, then you add them a little more water each time, because you don't want to overdo it. And after they're ready and done, then you just add the onions and the seasonings of your choice. You can have, from what my mom told me today, you can add allspice, you can have black pepper, you can have salt. But ultimately, I'm just going to use all three just to give it a nice taste. So here we go. This is how we chop up onions for those who have requested it. So here, you see I'm just cutting them up in layers, or slicing them in layers first, right? All right, so now they're boiling. Of course, you want to stir them. And then you want to lower the heat to medium, or medium high. All right, I'm going back to here. So here you do the same thing, but you go sideways. And be careful with your fingers, most importantly. Okay. So now that that's ready, then to cut onions, you always keep your hand like this, away from the knife. So that way when you're chopping, you don't have to worry about getting your fingers cut. You don't have to worry about any of that. Of course, you want to move that to the side so you have enough room to chop your onions. So if there's a specific Lebanese food you're interested in learning how to make, you let me know and I will be more than happy to share the techniques and how to make it. And I will include the ingredients below. And if you want to follow my Instagram page, I will also include the link on my bio on my main page. So now, with the onions, you just want to do this. So now, you don't need these pieces. Oops, sorry. You don't need these pieces where they're the end of the butt of the onion. Now that I'm done with and with this, you can actually have salad. And I'll show you the salad that I'll be making. It's really simple. Just lettuce, cucumbers, tomatoes, bell peppers, dried mint, garlic. So while those are continuing to cook, and after I saute the onions, I will be showing you my salad. So here I'm using 2 onions, a medium and a big one, well, semi-big. And when you're sauteing the onions, you want to make them close to a golden brown. salad can be done very quickly as well. Got this done. Now we're checking on the rice and the lentils. So I'm just stirring them in real quick.
Hello Kitty's done. Christmas Mickey. My dog.
So now I just added a little more water. And I'm going to lower it to number 4, which is low medium. And now I'm going to get started with the salad. So that way, once I'm done with the salad, I can saute the onions, put the salad in the fridge, and once that's done, it saves time with everything else. So you need at least 3 tablespoons of olive oil and maybe 2 tablespoons of salt, or 1 tablespoon of salt, and add as you feel you need more.
Daddy, how do you put on the that? The TV's green again. I already did.
Alright. in this salad, I'm going to use 2 tomatoes, 1 bell pepper. You can use green, red, yellow, or orange, but personal preference. 1 cucumber and 1 head lettuce. And of course, lemon juice. Salt, lemon juice, garlic. So let's get started. For the garlic, I use 3 to 4 cloves, depending on the size of how they are. And I forgot to add garlic as well. So for the size of these, they're about smaller than the big ones, so I'm using 4. And again, I left the bag that I took the shells off the onions. So now, that way I don't have to use a new one. So this is how I cut up my garlic, so you can see here. And it's easier to not mince, but to mash them. Okay. So here we go. You guys hear laughter in the background. Those are my 2 older kids. And if you hear little screeching, that would be my infant son. No matter what you do, the job of a mother never ends. Like the onions, the garlic, I don't actually wash them like I do with the onions, because they don't need to be washed. However, the vegetables, on the other hand, that's a different story. Basically, they just need a quick little rinse here. That, cut the bottom. So now I'm checking back on the lentils and the rice. They need more water. So I'm slowly adding the water to the lentils. Does they need it? I'll just keep this to the side. I'm just washing the vegetables here on the side. And after I wash the cucumber, I will be peeling it. Some people prefer the peel, some people don't. Doesn't really make a difference. So I'll probably most likely peel it after, once I have everything washed up. Hope everyone's having a wonderful Tuesday evening. Sometimes I find it easier once you have a menu at the beginning of the week, then you'll know exactly what you're going to cook. But then when you don't, you sit there wondering what to cook. I'm still working on that. All right, so now let's get started with the salad. So in Arabic, we call this mdaq. And this actually crushes the garlic. And there are other utensils that you can use to crush the garlic. But these can be found at specialty Middle Eastern stores or specialty stores that carry these actually. So let's get started. Now we're going to add salt, just enough to cover the garlic. So you slow. And then you just start mashing it. The joys of kids laughing. That's the beauty about kids. When you're having the worst day at work or you're having one of the hardest days, you just have to look at them. Their innocent smiles and their laughter will always cheer you up. I guess you could say this is mashing and chopping 101. Okay, so now you see the garlic mashed very well. So then you add the lemon juice. Just enough to cover it because you don't want to make it too sour either. So you just add it up to this edge right here. And you stir the garlic and the lemon juice together, or if you do freshly squeezed lemons. I'm just gonna, I would say like a fourth of a teaspoon, or actually 1 tablespoon, if we're being technical. So now this is ready. Set it to the side. Lemon juice back. Okay. So after that's done. We start with the lettuce. So actually a technique that I took from my sister-in-law is the way how she cuts her lettuce, and I actually liked it and I've kept up with it. So you go just like I showed you guys with the onions, you do the same exact thing in layers, but in straight lines. But another way, you can just chop them like this without having to do the lines, the lineage. What I like about the mint, the dried mint with the salads, it also helps if you're not big on garlic. You can use less garlic, and so you don't have to worry about all of that. Okay, so then you just put it in a bowl. And so I raise the heat on the lentils and rice just a little bit. So an interesting conversation I've been having with friends and family, and everyone keeps talking about Arwan. I'm not making this as an advertisement, but I don't know why. And it's like, I guess it's the big thing nowadays. No, I've seen a few celebrities use it and everything. So you can either chop the lettuce like this, or how I was showing you guys earlier. This is if you like them slimmer. I don't know if that's the proper word to use for them. Yeah. So I'm actually using the dried vegetables first. And then I'm going to chop up the tomatoes after. So right now I'm using a red bell pepper. You don't have to make them perfectly slim, but it might be easier when you cut them. They can be coarsely chopped as well. But when you go to do the other pasta salad that I might do this week, they have to be finely chopped. So this type of food is actually good for the fall. Lentils could be used in various ways. It can be used in 3 different kinds of food, actually. You have this food, which we call Mjadara, another food called Mjadara, then shawda batatas, which is soup lentils. So, yeah. I might be a little creative and add some pomegranates with the salad. We'll see. Thing with pomegranates, they are amazing, especially if they're in the season too. So I know I said I might peel it, but I changed my mind. I'm just gonna chop it up. I mean, it doesn't take long as long as you have a peeler. Again, just like when you're holding the onions, you want to do the same thing with all the other veggies that you're going to chop up as well. Because you use the same technique in any kind of cutting or chopping, actually. Feel free to leave comments, questions below in the comment section. So now you're going to need a different kind of knife for the stem of the tomato. So you don't need to take the whole stem out, just that much. Basically, like you're cutting a rose. The good thing is the lentils are almost done. Yes. So I have decided to put it right. So for this, excuse me, they don't need to be finely chopped or coarsely chopped, just enough. And in cubes. And when you get certain songs stuck in your head, they don't want to leave. I got that song stuck in my head. I don't know where. I'm a Disney fanatic. Never been to Disney World, but I have been to Disneyland. We usually never eat late. Today's one of those days. Sometimes if the tomatoes are hard, you can actually even stack them on top of each other after you slice them. Usually if my kids see me chopping up the tomatoes, they'll want tomatoes. They love veggies, which I'm grateful for. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to be adding there we go, you can see me. I'm going to go ahead and add the dried mint and olive oil. So again, for the dried mint, you can actually go to a specialty store and get them. Here in certain parts of Texas, they use their spinacia. You just want to gradually sprinkle the dried mint. You don't want to make it overpowering or overbearing. The main bag is actually red, so there we go. And again, one of the most important things, I'm going to keep saying it in every post, is cooking from your heart. And like, it has a different taste and texture. You want to use about like 3 or 4 tablespoons. And after you stir them, and taste them. And if you feel you can use more or something, then you can add to it. For this, I'm getting my apron. thing with pomegranate. They're very tricky, very messy, and they get everything. And they stain everything, especially if you're wearing white or any light color. It's so hard to get out. So for this part, you need a bowl. A lot of people peel their pomegranates a lot differently than I do. There's still a technique I'm trying to figure out, a better one. So if you have one, let me know. My kids are big fans of pomegranates. Big fans. Oh. Like I said, it already splashed on my screen. You won't be able to see that. See what I mean? Sorry if I'm being a little on the quiet side. I can just get focused. So a little bit about myself, what the kind of artwork I like to do, I enjoy doing, are abstract letters and so forth. Painting and event planning are my go-to stress relievers. Just my little getaways, especially painting more so. I love listening to music, any and all kinds. There's Arabic music that I enjoy listening to. I would definitely suggest, like, if you're in the mood, if you're parents, if you're moms, check out my girls page. It's called The Funny Mama, and my cousin, who's a singer, his name is Omar Dean. Just trying to help him out, get the word out. He's an R&B singer. Just spreading the love. I'm not gonna put the whole pomegranate in the salad. I'm just gonna use half of it, and then the other half I'm just gonna feed to my kids. One part of my hobbies are playing sports, which I tremendously love and miss doing. I used to play basketball, high school, college years. Um, on top of that, I love swimming. Just miss it so much. You wonder, growing up in the 90s is different than how people are growing up nowadays. Then I didn't even have technology. You didn't grow up on that stuff. You were always outside. But then it's a technology-based world, right? Gotta go with it. Gotta roll with the punches. Hey, if you can't beat them, join them. So I'm gonna go over here and check on the lentils and how they're doing. Stir them, because if you don't, dry out. So in that case, they're close to being done. So they just need a little bit of water. They're basically done. And now I'm lowering them on to low medium. Now, once I'm about to start stirring the lettuce, I will put the pomegranates in. Let's go. Pomegranate. So now, I am being a little on the creative side, people. Voila! I found a solution. This is what happens when you don't have a camera. But you know what? We all gotta start somewhere, right? Okay, let's continue. So now Right here, we're gonna saute the onions. So you can use this kind of wooden spoon or any other wooden spoon, what have you. Just gonna wipe the screen real quick. Clarify the camera. Sorry, guys. All right. So, hope you can see. Yep, perfect. So now, this is the lentils. I'll bring it closer once I'm about to put the sauteed onions in there. So now that we put the salt and the olive oil, just because it's a rock pan, you can't go past 8 as the highest. It has to always stay on. It always has to stay on low. Just waiting for the oven to start. All right, my beautiful people. Let's see. Wasn't right. All right. I'm doing a combination live. Hey, everybody. Fam, friends, all you people. So, welcome to my Instagram and YouTube live. So, hopefully, everyone's doing well. Now, we're sauteing the onions. This is interesting. I'm doing 2 lives at once. So, I'm making mjadara, which is lentil and rice with sauteed onions. And on the side of that, it's going to have salad with lettuce, tomatoes, cucumbers, bell peppers, dried mint, garlic, lemon juice, salt, and today, pomegranate. There you go. Just half of one, not a whole one. So now we're stirring the lentils and the rice. So now we're going to keep the lentils and the rice on low. Cheers to water, right? Just trying to spread the word here, spread the love. All right, guys, join me. Tune in on my cooking YouTube and Instagram page. I'll see you there. Bye, family and friends. So now, going on these cooking chronicles, as you know it. When the onions get in your eyes. Hello, welcome to G's Cooking Chronicles, live on Instagram and YouTube. Right now, I'm sauteing the onions, and what the dinner is that I'm making, it's called Mjadara, which is lentils and rice and sauteed onions. On the side, we're making salad, which includes the following: lettuce, tomatoes, bell peppers, cucumbers, dried mint, and today I'm adding pomegranates. So for the onions, I use 2 big ones, 1 big, 1 medium, preferably. And you want to saute them until they're about a golden brown. And of course, you want to stir the lentils, the rice. Take a spoon, do a taste test, see how it is. Perfect. They're done. So you can either add the seasonings to the lentils and the rice, or add them after you add the onions. However, for me personally, I'm actually going to add the seasonings right now while killing 2 birds with 1 stone. So here, we're adding salt, about, say, a tablespoon. Black pepper, about roughly a teaspoon or half a tablespoon if you don't want it too spicy, and a tablespoon of allspice. So now that's done. I would keep it on the side just in case you need to add more. Do a taste test. That's it. Okay. So, again, it's a tablespoon of salt, half a tablespoon of black pepper, and a tablespoon of allspice. having feedback on bettering the channel, bettering the page. I'd really appreciate it. I'm a blunt person myself. I appreciate the honesty. I appreciate the bluntness. So please don't hesitate or feel discouraged to comment or have any questions. Just send me a message. I'm more than happy to help, more than happy to answer them. So feel free, don't be shy. So these onions need about a few more minutes. So again, to all my Instagram friends, fans, etc., the link for my YouTube is in the bio. So just go ahead and click on it and subscribe. It would help to have subscribers, spread the word, spread the love, help the freaking out. And to everyone on YouTube, my Instagram is on my bio as well. So feel free to follow, ask questions, comment, so forth. I'm just gonna let them simmer just a couple more minutes. And while that's doing that, I'm gonna grab the salad, add the pomegranate, stir it, and okay, so this is the salad. Now for the pomegranate. Voila. Now we mix it. Bring the bowl over here. Make it easier for everybody to see. There you go. You can spin the bowl, use 2 spoons, use your hands, whatever helps you. So if you're just now joining in on any of the live feeds, YouTube or Instagram, I'm making Mjadara with a side salad. And this is the side salad. Here you go. So these are basically just about done. So now we bring the pot over. Now we will bring this over here, and now we'll add the onions. And now stir the onions in, and voila, you're done. And you'll be seeing it on Instagram. That's the food. Alright, guys. G's Cooking Chronicles signing out. Peace out. Happy Halloween. Bye, guys. Alright, you YouTube lovers, fans, subscribers. Bon appetit. Happy Halloween. G's out. Peace out. Love. Bye.